Barton is near Northampton and is signposted from the A45. It is called Barton because this area was the Earl of Huntingdon's barley farm. The Saxon tower dates from around 970 AD with major restoration around 1991. Study the openings built into this tower. Some are definitely doorways rather than windows, and there are several theories about their purpose. I prefer the one which suggests that the local populace entered the tower via ladders when bands of illegal immigrants, Danes probably, were approaching. The ladders would then be withdrawn and the tower acted as a refuge, like those church towers we saw in the Bastide towns of southern France. The porch was rebuilt in the 19th century. The porch leads to a Norman doorway, but before the south aisle was added to the building, it formed a doorway in the wall of the nave, and when the aisle was added in the 13th century, it was moved outwards and rebuilt here. Inside the building, if you were into this sort of thing, you could spend hours wondering, for instance, why the pillars of the south aisle are different from those in the north aisle, which parts of the building had been added to which, and when, and so on. The rood screen is late 15th century, but the crucifix and figures were added about 1932. These panels at the base of the rood screen were painted by Henry Bird in 1935. In 1848, the musicians' gallery at the West End was removed and an organ installed in the chancel. The organ was then moved to its present position about 1870. Incidentally, the rood screen, which we saw earlier, is believed to have been thrown out of another church by the Puritans and recycled here. And even more than usual, there's so much more to find out here. Was the big ditch that you can see to the north of the church really the moat of a Norman castle? What are those openings in the tower for? Go and have a look for yourself. You'll be well received, and the church is usually open each day with local people present to welcome and help you. Whilst you're here, go and look at the nearby and equally fascinating church at Brixworth. But just before we go, let's have another look at that tower.